Every single morning, Hope Waidley wakes up and comes to the common room of the Hills dorm. Except one morning turned out a little differently. She sat right here and played the piano, and she recorded a song to tweet out. And over 15,000 likes later, Hope Waidley has become a viral sensation.
Closure without closure, a voice that never spoke.
Waidley had no idea that people would love the song as much as she did. But over 120,000 streams later on Spotify and almost 500,000 views, people just can't get enough.
Yeah, during that time in my life was really just overthinking a lot, kind of driving myself nuts. And I really just wanted to film it so that in case I didn't have closure with anybody, maybe that would help.
Waidley is no stranger to music. She first started singing and writing songs when she was 6 years old. Now you can find her on iTunes and Spotify. Last fall, her extended play featured 6 original songs. Her roommate, Sheila Babbit, thinks Waidley rightfully deserves the spotlight.
She deserves everything, all the attention, because she's so humble. It's cool to be like, whoa, that's my roommate, she's doing big things.
To Waidley, her music means friendship, as she thinks of her songs as friends. She enjoys the freedom to create people and stories within her songs. People she can relate to, people she might want to be friends with.
I think it's hard to understand unless you get it, but I just love being able to write a song as if you're writing a person, and you have this blank page, like a blank person, and you just throw in whatever characteristic you want them to have, and they're able to be exactly what you need during that time.
She hopes her listeners find a friend in her music too, which people can do online or on the street. Waidley's also a street performer trying to raise a little cash. People will find her barefoot and singing with her guitar in Ann Arbor.
Every different place is a different sound, a different song. So I like to travel around and just hear all the different music that places have.
Waidley's travels can be found in her music, but when she's not singing or writing songs, she's just like every other college student. Some customers are amazed finding out she's a singer.
She mentioned music. She said she was going home over break, and she's like, oh, I got to bring my notebook. And I'm like, what's the notebook? And she's like, oh, it's where I write all my songs and I make music. I'm like, oh, are you on iTunes or something? She's like, yeah. And she told me her name, and I looked it up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Waidley hopes to continue to surprise people with her talents while dreaming big and hoping her listeners enjoy her music too.
If I ever got the opportunity to open for a band and just tour, that would be a dream. I'd absolutely love that.
Waidley hopes to build that stronger connection with her audience. In Allendale, I'm Reagan Blissett.